welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. I'm about to play some Living End in Modern. This is my second match ever with Living End. And I got a few comments on the last match. Tight6293 says that Living End needs Fulminator Mages and Beast Withins and should not play 2-drops, and of course it shouldn't. And I learned that in the last video. But Fulminator Mage is a card that sort of spoils the entire idea with Living End. And the idea is that this has been for a long time the cheap modern deck. And Fulminator Mages, a set of Fulminator Mages is $100. And being first and foremost a trader on Magic Online, I'm infinite. And I'm infinite because I don't go off and buy cards for $100 to test the deck. So I have to test this deck without the Fulminator Mages. And I will be waiting until February to pick up the Fulminator Mages, because they are horrible buys right now. I have plenty of money, but I have plenty of money on Magic Online because I don't buy cards that are peaking. And Fulminator Mage is peaking. Look at this. It was one of the cards that was not reprinted in Modern Masters. And all the cards that weren't reprinted in Modern Masters have peaked. Like crazy. I could have gotten a Fulminator Mage for $7 here. And I expect it to go down again here. End of February it will be costing very little again. And of course it will probably be in... I know they don't want 3-mana land destruction spells, but it will be in Modern Masters 2 whenever that is supposed to be released. And given the success of Modern Masters, I don't expect us to have to wait longer than 2015. And I think they will reprint every money card in Modern several times. And this one is, I'm buying it as $24 is extremely stupid. This is exactly what you never should do if you want to be infinite. So this card is way off limits from my Living End deck, but I still want the experience of playing the deck and see how well it does. And maybe I can teach you something, and I am sure I will teach myself a lot. So I have replaced it with Avalanche Riders, and I know it isn't optimal. If somebody wants to lend me Fulminator Mages, I'll be happy to do so, but no, there will be no Fulminator Mages in my Living End deck. And I'm on a quest to find the modern deck for tournaments. I've had a little success with my with-hartford-red deck, and that's the only deck I've had any success with in modern. Unless when I playtested, Mono Black Infect has done a little well, but in tournaments I've only played with-hartford-red. Okay, Augment is my enemy here. I expect to get a few quits from people when I play this deck. Okay, this looks like I might actually have to suspend the Living End. I think I want to cycle here. I can cycle the Carbid and then the Jungle Weaver. Try to get into... Oh! Well, Arbiter is really hard for me to deal with. Right. Verdant Catacombs will be really hard to play. But I can cycle the Street Wraith. Wait a minute, how do I get around the Arbiter? Huh. Like that. But the next card is hard. Is this too early to Living End? I don't know, how many creatures do you want? Okay, now I have to pay 4 to search my library. So I really have to cycle into another land. That's an interesting effect actually. And I think these Arbiter are getting me. How do I get out of this? I don't, right? Things are looking grim. There is no way I can get out of this, is there? So is there anything in my sideboard for this? I found some interesting, Tai6293 made me find some interesting articles on Living End by Travis Wu. So I have included them in the show notes to the old video and to this. And they stated what to sideboard. On the draw, you cut Avalanche Riders. I can cut the Jungle Weaver here. Okay. Well, this will be hard. I like his combo. Okay, misclicked. He should have mulled too. But I don't have anything going here, do I? And now I can't cycle, but I have the Pale Recluse for the land cycling. Apparently land cycling is a lot better than I thought last game. And I will now forest cycle perhaps. For some sort of forest, maybe the Overgrown Tomb, for some black. And next turn I can cast the Avalanche Riders. They don't do a lot, do they? I can swamp cycle here. Yes. So that didn't do a lot either. Interesting hand. It's time, isn't it? Or do I destroy the land first? I think I do destroy the land first. Maybe that's just stupid. But it's fun. So now he has to use it. Oh, I don't have mountains. Okay, next turn I let this guy go and cast Living End. Do you ever pay the echo cost for Avalanche Riders? Probably very rarely in this deck. Okay, so 1-1. Let's see if he can lock us away. Am I missing something? This is a keeper, of course, and it's very vulnerable to his tricks. But I don't expect him to be able to do that every game. Let's stand up to increase our focus. Uh-oh. That thing is dangerous for us. Sorry about that. Do I have such creatures? Oh, I do have the Avalanche Riders. Okay, so I should have sideboarded them out. They are pretty bad then. Beast Within for the Ada Vial, right? Carabid. Okay. Sorry for playing slow, it's my second match with this combo deck, so I like to make sure I do things right. Do I want to destroy the Ada Vial? Wow, Torpor Orb seems like a super weak sideboard card. But Travis Wu said something about this, that people will like make really weird sideboard decisions against Living End. Blood Crypt. What do I want to do now? Do I want to destroy the Ada Vial? I have two guys there. No, I want to cycle another guy and then cast Living End next turn, right? You get to see a lot of weird sideboard choices, apparently. Blood Crypt. Well, do I do it now? I'm in no hurry, right? I'm not sure that I should wait here. Okay, so I'll block and eat the spike feeder. So he's trying to cut me off from red, perhaps? Oh, it was the edge. What are we waiting for? So he died. Poor kid. And now I think it's gonna be a pretty good living end, isn't it? Stomping ground, perhaps? Cycle that guy seems like a good idea. Green, red, so yes. Pay the green, cycle it. Cycle it. And then my creatures are about to get some power. Okay, did I just win? Hey! But they don't have haste, so I can't attack. Oh, Ignatius has. Nice! Three cards in his hand. Okay. 4/4 guy. Well, we'll trade then, right? So now he only has 2 cards. And I have plenty of stuff going down. Another smiter. This is the time for Beast Within, right? Hero Blade hold. And I can't use Demonic Dread. Or can I? How many creatures? Okay, he double blocks it. Now his graveyard is pretty juicy at this point. Hey! Moving his counter seems clever. He has a really fat living end there. Okay, 2/2 exalted guy. Very nice. Okay, so they attack. And Mr. Spike Feeder is just so super good at doing things. Okay, we're doing damage to him first. Can we survive? Yeah, we can even survive. He takes 5 damage and now we go to 6. I would like to see some more cyclers, and I don't feel comfortable having removed cyclers, but I did remove them for creature removal. But my graveyard is not superior to his right now. So what happens if I do Living End? Wow, his graveyard is superior to mine. But I think I should attack with both these guys now? Or am I waiting with the Minotaur? No, I'm not. Almost out of steam. Though actually drawing the creatures now will be better than casting Living End. But if he gets like a smiter now, I'm in trouble. Okay. So he must have some card in his hand that allows him to win here. How much does 3/8 cast to cost? 5. What a crap creature. Okay, going to 1. Well, at least he can block Kosali Pride Mage. Smiter. Puts me in an interesting situation, right? So now I have to kill off the smiter first. And Living End has turned out extremely dangerous for me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. And he has 6. But I just have to do one. What the hell? Is this a trick? This guy is misclicking a lot. And that might allow me to talk about one of my principles. If you mess up, you lose, and I never ever let anyone take back anything, and I don't want anyone to let me take back anything, though I will take it if it is offered. But I am really cutthroat. And I will not do any party tricks for him. Living End would of course be horrible. Got me messing you. Ah, messing up. Okay, so I should destroy one of my own creatures, one of my own things, right? But I can do it at the end of his turn. So I destroy an overgrown tomb at the end of his turn. So now he needs to have 2 blockers, and I have Dismember, so it is another win for Living End, despite that first game and how horrible it was. Mind Sensor, but he can't really do enough, so I don't even have to kill him. Thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, and I've been playing my second match ever with Living End, sadly without the Fulminator Mages, but the deck seems to be working, and I'm having better results than most of my modern decks. I will put this deck into my modded document now and keep track of results and keep playing it. Thank you for watching.